made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Hits his target. That's DJ Moore. He gets loose down the right side. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now motion him out of the backfield. Buys time, rolling right. And that one's going to hit the turf. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Now Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go. 70 range, go.
Throwing now, off play action. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Pass play coming here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it's going to be Bears football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. Brought in right side. And he'll get it up to the 27. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Man in motion here. Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Third and 4 coming up now. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this third down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Caught, nice gain left side. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense in the hurry up here. First down throw by Williams. Gets this to Sanders. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Here we go.
Connects with his back, Jaleel McLaughlin. And he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. They give him 5 in total. Now it's going to be 4th and 1.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Tight end in motion left. On 4th down, it's Williams. A lot of mess on the move here. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. So after that big play, Brock, they need just that final yard here on 1st and goal. The back's got it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. Off the play fake, Williams. The back grabs it.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
They'll try him left side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here. He gets one more shot at it. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bears pull out in front further, 13-zip. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears drive out to an early 14-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. They go play action on first. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Bears come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big... We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They'll be well inside field goal range to begin this drive. Williams to throw on first. He finds Sanders. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Moore's got it. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go, set. 19-18. Go.
Able to get it to Moore. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Offense in the hurry up here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Williams on the play action. Throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Chicago. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Set. Panther 11. Ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Ready up.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Warrior 70. Hut.
From the 47. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. New set of downs for him at the 38.
70 Lion. Ready.
Play action on first down. That's complete. Here's Brown. He has room past the 25. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Let's go. Check out.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
65 cat. 65. Go. Ready.
From the red zone now. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Set. 79 Bronco. Go.
They'll throw it again. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They go play action here. Flushed out of the pocket. That one's complete, right side. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Catch is made down the right sideline. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go now.
They kick the running back in motion.
Ready, ready.
First down, Williams. Hits him on the out route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Forced out to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
They'll run here on first down. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He'll get this to Samuel. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you can do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further insult to injury.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Trying again, following the sack. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Dropping back to throw. Launches one deep downfield. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Let's go. Go.
They'll throw it. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards him, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
On first down, they'll run. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Sidney Brown in on that stop. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing off the play fake here. Buying some time right. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Slot man in motion left. First down throw by Williams. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And our first half ends with 3 points. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let's go now. Dragon 60, 60 Bison. Ready,
Throwing from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Champ 60, Saturday. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hut, hut.
Second and 10 now. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. He's got it inside the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down from the red zone. Benson's got it. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll hand it to him again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Okay, ready?
Buckle up. It's third and goal. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. So now, here's third and goal.
Here we go, set. Ready?
Back now, pressure on its way. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. Eagles offense staying out there. They're going for 2.
19.
The Eagles will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
He's throwing for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Broncos switch. Broncos, shut up. Reload.
Lone back gets the handoff. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Williams on the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run right. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Kelee Ringo picks it off. And the Eagles are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
Let's go.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passage. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back.
And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Roma Dudes a touchdown. Bears offense, look at this. They haven't moved. They're going for 2. Working from the gun, Williams. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh, he put everything he had into that. That's cut at the 25. Working quickly here. Now a give running right. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the
From the 17. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever. Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards of it into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there. Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Some good news, bad news on this call. Good news is he gets some positive yards. You stay ahead of the chains. Bad news, Kate, I really don't like that call, because that's another body blow, another hit on your quarterback. They'll run now on 2nd down. And he buys him some breathing room with a good run here to the 6. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Safety should be out of the picture now, Brock. We've got 1st and 10 from the 11. Here's a give up the middle. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Another carry for him. And his drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. We'll see what... Out of the gun, here's Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. 4th down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. And they fake it on 4th and 1. And they pull it off. He gets them the 1st before being stopped.
Everybody needs a good emergency quarterback, and I think this team just found their man. Seems like a call they had confidence in, no question about it. And what a perfect moment to call it.
Williams to throw on 1st. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Charvarius Ward picks it off.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie, right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bob. Here we go, shot. Check go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Go. 19 right. Set. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ready.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Ready, ready.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
79 Bronco. Go.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to get him up to the midfield stripe with that run. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Williams from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Able to get it to Moore. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Bears nearing their 9th win of the season. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Let's go now.
They give it to him again. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that we're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Second and 6 coming up here. Throwing out to the left, cut. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. While that play was going on, we see that one of their teammates shaken up on the play. Not quite sure what happened, but they're out there to tend to it. And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Bears keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Bears take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive...
And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. The back grabs it. And in for the Chicago touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's brought down after a short gain. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Come on. Set. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And they pick him off again. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
All right, one more snap to play here.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18. Ready, go.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete. So the Bears take this one on the road.